Hey friends, just wanted to pass along something that I just learned about cleaning makeup brushes that is going to make your life a whole lot easier, like it just made mine. If you are a Radiant Defense user, we have these great angled brushes that you can get to go with it that just makes it go on so beautifully. But if you're noticing that it maybe is starting to feel a little cakey when you put, like, it's just not going on as smoothly as it once used to, it's probably because you're not cleaning your brushes enough. If you're not cleaning them at all, then we definitely need to get going with cleaning your brush. But honestly, you should be cleaning them about every week or two. And I am just as guilty as you probably are. Well, maybe not exactly as guilty, but I'm pretty guilty because it's a pain. And there used to be a technique that I would use with soap and eye makeup remover, and like the combination of the two would get but it was such a pain, such a pain. So I just found this great stuff that I've heard of this before, and I just never got around to trying it. And I finally tried it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I should have tried this a long time ago. It's Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and this is just the travel size. I just wanted to try like a little tiny bit of it to make sure it actually worked. And now I'm definitely gonna get a bigger size next time. But it doesn't even take that much. So even this, this tiny little bottle is probably gonna last me a while. But it comes with this little tin, and all you have to do is put enough of this stuff to go up about a quarter of the bristles on your brush. And so just put a little bit, in this tin. And you might be looking at this brush and say, oh, it doesn't even look that dirty. But if you pull those bristles apart, you can see, I don't know if you can see it so much from the video, but I'm sure if you look at your brush and you think it's all clean because it looks nice and dark on the outside, if you pull your bristles apart, you're probably gonna see it's super dirty. Okay, so you have your little can here and just a little bit, and you just put it in there just for a second, and it soaks it up, like the whole amount, just almost instantly. And you just kind of just let it sit just for a second, and it just like instantly loosens it up. It used to be such a project to clean brushes, and that was something that I would always put off. And I even have multiple brushes, which I totally recommend having at least 2 brushes on hand, so you always have a spare in case something happens to your brush, or you just notice that one is really getting dirty and needs to be washed. This is a great thing to have on hand. Just have one extra brush at least, and then you don't have to clean quite so often. Okay, so you let it sit for a second, and then you just use paper towel, and you just go bloop, bloop, and you just wipe it off, and it is just so fast. Now, if your brush is super dirty, you may have to do it a couple times. This one, I've actually been meaning to make this video for a while, and I hadn't had a chance to do it, so I probably let this brush get a little dirtier than I wanted to, but it's practically, it's like almost totally clean. One use of that stuff, boom. And if you keep going over the paper towels a little bit, it's almost totally dry. That's another thing that used to be kind of a pain with the way that I used to do it before, because they would take so long to dry. And it's virtually dry already and clean. Like, I can go over it just a little bit more, but look at that. It's almost completely clean. And it was like no sweat at all. Super, super easy. And obviously you can use this for any kind of brush, but I was just kind of focusing on this one because this is one that a lot of you have. And if you are not using Radiant Defense, highly recommend this product. Not only is it just a great buildable coverage, it can be either super sheer, or you can build it up and make it a more made up look. But it's full spectrum SPF. It's working on your moisture barrier. It's protecting against environmental aggressors. It's not going to clog pores. It lasts forever. Like this bottle right here, all you need is about a pea size to do your entire face. So this lasts a long time, many months. So I highly recommend that. If you've never tried that and you want to give it a try, I have these great sample cards that you can use for color matching, so you can figure out exactly what your shade is. We have 10 different shades. If you're fancy with makeup, there's a lot of people that use the darker shades or the lighter shades to do highlighting and contouring. Like you can do some pretty sophisticated looks with just very simple technique. So shoot me a message if you want this. And again, this stuff I found it on Amazon. Cinema Secrets is the brush cleaner. So try it out.